Hi everyone, welcome back to our Elden Ring 100% walkthrough where we're playing as a Death Mage into Faith. We are beginning from the Outer Wall Phantom Tree Grace, and we're going to go back through these doors and take on the Tree Sentinels, which should be pretty easy at this point given our level. If you do it right, you can actually take them on one at a time. You have to beat both. So with one dead, we can go get the other. Now you get the reward once you kill them both. Which is the Erd Tree Great Shield. So to show this, this has something called Golden Retaliation. This will dispel sorceries and incantations retaliating with golden power. You can actually use this to well, exactly what it says. Now we can go over here, and there's actually a cave down here. A lot of people miss this cave. Hiding behind this flower. This is the Perfumer's Grotto. We might have enough to level up, let's see. I'm working on Vigor to 60, so we go into Mountaintop of the Giants with our max Vigor as we're finishing up Altus. So there's a Perfumer here that you can backstab. I like how that guy came. Oh, the other guy leapt up. That's hilarious. Right as I laid down the trail, he's like, I'm gonna come up here and get you. Let's have some fun. We should be able to, I think, get a backstab in by doing this in C4. Nope. This weapon is so ridiculous. Like, just for the clearing of caves and stuff, this thing is nuts. I think there's another perfumer that we want to get. Here to the chests. Perfume bottle. Big jar shard. So here, we were able to see this from another cave. I think the old Aldous Tunnel, or maybe Aldous Tunnel. We were able to see this guy. So he hasn't seen us yet. I still forgot to put Assassin's Gambit on things. Let him finish and then go back and hit him again. And you could see it, remember over there where we got the, it was like, we went up there and got a talisman, right? So we were getting shot at by this guy. So if you kill him, he then won't be there in the other cave, which is kind of cool. Get an archery leaf. I like how people manage to get over to there. There's nothing over there, but that's funny. That you like, glad you forgot the mimic here, you didn't end up in this like world where you're in trouble. This guy has just ridiculous reach on his weapon. He is not Death Smoker friendly. I like the mimic here, it's just so other one. The Great Overkiller Cleaver. And then, let's see, just make sure that was everything that was in here, yeah. So we can go to now the, yeah, I think it's easiest to go from here. There's a Falling Star Beast in the crater. When we were making the run to get the Golden Order seal, I talked about this. Kind of off to the side here. So yeah, this episode is about like, we're just trying to finish up Altus. We're going into the capital after doing literally everything, and we're just gonna be completely done with it. So you can see you've got these like miners working as we come up here. It's actually kind of on the map. You can see the crater. I think you could summon for this, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm kind of itch up and see. So let's get our Mimic Tier out. Go back up. Get all our buffing going. This is a weaker Falling Star Beast compared to the other full-grown one we've got. I actually want to get in close. Well, except for that. Remember, you want Ritual Sword to be going as much as possible. Okay. It's so fast. Not really as tough as the other one. And doesn't really even give you any loot to speak of, just... Alright, and now, let's go back to here. I pointed this out too, I think, when we were going to the church, is that there's a, there's like a camp here where you go in and there's an ulcerated tree spirit. If you remember, they're weak to fire, but I think we're allowed to summon, so I'm not going to worry about micro-optimizing here. We'll just bring out the Mimic Tier. I hate trees, sorry, ulcerated tree spirits, I hate them. I've seen how they fly around. Poker will melt it anyway. So it comes up and kills the people in the camp. I'm just gonna wait and let the tree sit over on it. Did it eat the... I like that it ate the 4 mimics here. Get in that trail. There we go. So, get you a golden seed. Just kind of a weird, like one-off boss here. And that is the Giant Crusher, which is really good. So now we can go to the church. Run up there real quick. Which, you know, we already got the loot from the church because we went here to get our seal nice and early. You can actually farm the guys here for their weapon. It's like a tree spear kind of thing. But I'm just coming up here to get the grace, essentially. Since, you know, we already picked up everything that was here. But we refused to touch the grace, so we can do that real quick. And also rest. Alright. Now we're gonna go back to here. We're headed kind of straight east. So down in the lake here, there is a Ash of War Prayerful Strike, which is really, really good for like. You could I like it with like Strength Faith. You could do like have a like big hammer. You could use like the Black Steel Hammer in the DLC, put Prayerful Strike on it, and it heals. It's basically a attack that heals when it goes off. So it's big and slow, but it lets you just trade damage with enemies and heal back up. I think where I need to stand here. Wow, this is a slow and long loop, I guess. Maybe I hit it here? It's gotta come back through. Oh, that was unfortunate. Well, it'll come back through. That's poker's really, really good for getting these things. Okay, so now we can go into the sealed tunnel. There is I have to remember where this is. It's along the wall somewhere here. Oh, I like all the messages around the turtles. Usually they say dog. Right here. It's kind of a fun, relaxing episode. Not doing anything very difficult at this point because we're so high level now. We're kind of ready for the end game, but we're still in Altus. But this is just a consequence of, you know, if you don't skip anything, you're just going to end up level 200 instead of like 150. See the smithing stone, miner's spell bearing 2, and then that's the way forward. Get it in a second here. If there were smithing stones along the walls here or not. Probably. Let's see. We're so high level we don't even have to do the follow-up. We just hit one death poker hit. I love doing the L2 because it comes out really, really fast. Make sure I didn't... Oh yeah, I forgot to get... This guy dropped some stuff for us. Remember how we always do this. Ah, this one's an exception though. So... You can see that there is a smithing stone to get there. But whenever I try to get that smithing stone, I always fall and die. I guess we'll go for it though. Oh no, wrong, did that wrong. Whenever I do this, I can't, I always forget how to get down from it after, you know. Oh, see? Yeah, this is the worst tunnel. And it's all to get like a smithing stone I don't even care about. Oh, I did it again. Oh my god, that's 40k roots. I just lost 40k roots. Okay. Hate this place. Hate it. Because every walkthrough I'm like, I gotta get that smithing stone for completionist. And, but it's very hard to make that jump. I'm glad I didn't put the rune arc back on at least. Should have put on a twig. Alright, we'll try again here. There's no consequences now. Okay. For a smithing stone 5. Yeah, that's all it was. And then, yeah, I never understood how to get down either. But at least now it didn't matter. But yeah, I think in future walkthroughs, if I do another one, I'm just gonna make a note, like, don't waste your life on that. It's literally, I think this is my third full walkthrough of Elden Ring that I've recorded on this channel, and I have died in that spot on all 3 of them because I don't know. I just need to not. What's funny is if you lose 40k runes like that, that's killing the bird 4 times. So, you know, that's what makes losing runes is just not really a big deal. Oh, so I'm comfortable rune arcing now again. Reach or not. Oh good, it did. It's just good to take care of the enemies. You know, I probably shouldn't have rune arced, you know? Probably shouldn't have yet. What else, if this is the way forward? Let's see. I think it actually is. Wait, I gotta hit the wall just to be sure. Okay. Wait, I thought I saw a pillager. No, okay. Alright. Alright, trying to remember all this. So this is actually the way forward. You go up and over. Maybe it's that you go down and enter it that way. So I'm gonna see if there's an actual ladder down here. I want to say that there is a one of those abductor virgins down there. Oh yeah, there's our ladder, but we can just fall. But we want to have some bus going. You can get it to break this statue. Get it? It did, yeah. Now we collect the loot. One smithing stone 6, so again, if you're having trouble with that guy, not really worth assessing over. Oh yeah, we got the rune arc back that we had to use here because of my stupidity. I am definitely making a note here for my... I'm probably going to do an Arcane Faith walkthrough next to, like, not actually go for that smithing stone. Now I gotta remember the way forward here. Pretty sure this is the way forward, but I'm trying to remember how you do it. Oh, right, you just fall. Now there's balls here. You know, we saw those when we were running to get the thing in the swamp. These things will blow up, so you want to keep away from them. Anyone you get close to or hit, blow up. There's one smithing stone to get. trying to remember, there was loot. Back up here. But you can see there's a lot of these things. Just let them blow up though. Oh! It's close enough. Sealed tunnel taking longer than it really should have. Fantastic. That was some pro rolling right there. Okay. I'm surprised you don't see a lot more bloodstains on this section. Usually there are a lot of bloodstains here. See the... It's like here. Oh no! Oh god. Okay, we're alright. Now there's this loot here, but... all those things will blow up. Betrayal ahead! Okay. I like betrayal ahead, but praise the message. So here's our boss room. So now we can... That noise you just heard was our ritual sword talisman kicking in. Now, when you keep going here, this is Rykard's tower. So once we kill Praetor Rykard in Volcano Manor, we will empower his Great Rune here. And it's actually sealed until we do that. Just to show that it's tightly blocked shut. Alright, so next, we already did the church. We're ready to fight the gargoyle. But first, I gotta put myself in the penalty box, because I lost 40k runes, so we gotta go over here and get those runes back. You can either kill the bird, or you can just kind of run up and kill all of these guys. I haven't really messed around with, like, just laying down trails, seeing who it hits. You're the one else who does do it. Roll into it. It's not bad. Still doesn't fair to just kill like a bird. But like, that's already 20k runes right there. You obviously do not have to do this. I'm just making sure I get enough runes back to not feel bad about dying. Be very careful with these guys. Should be able to get them all though. That's it, that's 40k, just like that. Alright, so now we're gonna take on the gargoyles, go back to the outer wall. We'll fight the gargoyles and fight Margit. Yep, there's a new Margit. Margit's basically a projection of Morgott. So that's just kind of the lore. That's why you're able to fight him multiple times and stuff. And Morgott's like the real final, actual version of him, which we'll fight, as the final boss of the capital. And let's see, I'm just checking off all of these things that we've done. Okay, so now to fight the gargoyle. So you just go northeast here. Whoops. I'm just messing up. I think we read by him before. He comes crashing down here. He's very familiar. He should have kind of a familiar moveset. That's stupid. Don't have my weapon equipped. Yeah, stand in it. Look at that. Oh, he's just standing in it. He should just die. Yeah. I can see the great axe. Man, that was great. There is a finger reader crone. Right up here. Oh, wait, did I run by the... There's an actual Astropore golden berry to get. Oh yeah, the finger eater crone's right here. I can't remember if we talked to her already or not. I don't think we did.
You. The fingers I served once prophesied a tarnished would one day become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. Surely you see it too. The gold that enshrouds the heavens. The great tree which begets the pillars of light. Oh, tarnished. Hasten to the foot of the tree. And whatever you might fate, the fingers will surely guide you.
Alright, so the Astropore here is, it's a teleporting one. So it's right there. I think Discus of Light will get it. Oh yeah, we can do the, I think this works. Oh, I had it. Let's see, I think I can hit it from... No. The unseen form did fade. If you do mess up, you can always just, this is coming out of my right hand and I wish it would come out of my left. I'm trying to remember, there's gotta be a better way to do this. Yeah, I think I do, what I do is come up here, go around. Oh yeah, good, perfect. Now we can hit it. That's a perfect angle. Alright, that gets you golden parry. Alright, now it's time for the market fight. If we want to have flasks for it, we can, let's see, you can actually go to the outer wall battleground. And then we could trigger market here by just running out into the middle there. So let's get buffed. We should just get like absolutely smashed. Alright. Pretty sure just kind of running into the middle here will make him show up. Just remember he does the thing where he leaps up, roll forward, punish. To the Viridian Amber Medallion +1. And we already unlocked, you know, going all the way up here to the, oh no, too far, to the Hermit Merchant's Shack. I think this is where we'll stop. We're at like the 43-minute mark because of my really slow sealed tunnel clear. So we'll do the rest of this and probably the two Ariza. There's an Ariza side tomb and Ariza Hero's Grave. So we'll probably do all that along with the remaining overworld content here in Altus. And we should finish it up completely in the next episode. So until next time.